Well, hey there, folks. It's Jimmy Stewart here, hoping this is finding you all doing well. As we move into September, you all know what that means, guys. The leaves are going to start falling around here, and I'm going to be busy getting all those leaves as I do every year. But prior to those leaves coming down, it got very hot here. All summer it was wet, it was cool. September arrives, Labor Day arrives, and all of a sudden all the sticky heat came in. So it is warm. It was very warm yesterday, the day before, and again today. But as you can see here, it doesn't stop us. There's an empty guitar stand. You all know what that means, folks. It is
New Guitar Day.
Yes, it is New Guitar Day here in the studio. And I got this. It received last night from the good folks in Brown. And, well, as always, we did our B-roll to do the box opening. Let's check it out.
It's B-roll time. It's B-roll time. Otherwise known as box opening. And we've got David at the ready. There he is. Okay, so let's see what we got here today, folks, a New Guitar Day. Gave David a little sharpening. Everybody was saying David was a dull boy. All right. Well, that's good to see. They said they were going to start doing this, and they did. Double boxed. So you guys know what we have here. It is a new Firefly. My thanks to George and all the staff at Firebird Music for asking me to evaluate this. Ooh, what do we got? Let's find out as we do the review and demo of the new Firefly for New Guitar Day here on the channel. Odin, what day is it? What day is it? New Guitar Day? It's New Guitar Day, you silly boy. You're so silly. Nice to see they double boxed this, and of course even the strings were wrapped in a nice kind of a wax paper type thing there. You can see next to Odin. He's going to show you. Alright, Odin. Hey buddy. Let's get on with the review. What do you think? New Guitar Day, bud? Is it New Guitar Day? Is it? Yes, it is. All right, you relax. Daddy, go to work. Okay? Good boy. Well, I hope you enjoyed the B-roll there. Our B-roll is box opening roll. I know Odin enjoyed it. He's a fan favorite. He says hi to everybody. He's doing great. But what we received, and I'm talking about this guy right here. Yes! From the good folks at Firebird Music and Firefly Guitars. George got a hold of me last week and said, Jimmy, can you do a review on our new line of acoustics, the Acoustic Electrics? And this is the brand new line. They came out with a few of them. They have a 6-string Thinline like this Acoustic Electric. They also have a big boxed, very similar to this, but it's thicker and wider. And of course they have a 12-string version of this as well, and a new resonator. But this is the GT01-E. From Firebird Music. Look at this, folks. I love the guitar. When I took this out of the box, I went, wow. And there's a reason for that. Let's go over just some of the specs for the geeks out there. And of course, we'll do the up close and personal as well. But this has got a solid spruce top on it. It's got X bracing inside here, mahogany, back and sides. This comes with the Fishman Precis 2 pickup system in it. As you can see here, here's your battery, 9-volt location down here with your output jack, and then your controls are up here. Now I'll go through the controls as we go into the guitar a little bit, but it's got the Presys 2 system on here. It is a 21 fret guitar with a rosewood fretboard, bone nut, rosewood on the front of the headstock, and again we'll show you that, rosewood on the bridge, compensated saddle, abalone purfling all the way around the front, and of course on the rosette around the sound hole. Just very, very cool. New acoustic electric from the good folks at Firebird Music. Look at this guitar, folks. Just lovely. It was good to see when I did the box opening that they listened to a lot of the customers, and of course I gave them a little bit of prodding as well, saying when they did that first batch of acoustics, when they first came out with the acoustics, and I did get one of those as well, they were single boxed, and they were getting some issues, those boxes getting beat up, so they did double wrap these new ones, double boxed. They wrapped the strings in a wax paper type of wrapping, very, very nicely packaged, along with the plastic bag around it, and of course your obligatory truss rod key, 4mm down here. For the truss rod on this is on the inside, right inside here, and just on the inside of the sound hole and on the end of the neck. This is not quite as thin as I thought it was going to be when they said thin line, but it is just over 3 inches. I'll show you the photo on there for you guys that looking. And again, it's very, very comfortable. It's got a beautiful beveled rest right here, and I know on playing acoustic, a lot of people, even myself included, you know, you get that dig from the guitar right in here, but this is nice, very well done. I'm going to grab a pick here. I put this on the tuner and gave it a tune. Again, I just took this out of the box today. I let it set last night, but it's just been out of the box about an hour, and I gave it a quick tune up. If I can find a pick here. Here we go. This is Unplugged, and it's got a good resonant sound to it, loud. Sounds very, very, very nice, folks. Again, acoustic electric, that is in the acoustic mode, of course. It is strung, I believe, with 11s. It might be 12s. It feels awfully good, and the setup, honestly, right out of the box is very, very nice. Right now, we are looking at, let me see if I can find the gauge here. I'm thinking around 1.5. Okay, so it's right between 1.50 and 1.75 at the 12th fret on the low E, and 1.50 and 1.75 on the high E. So that's really, really good for an acoustic. The action feels very good. There is no sharp frets on this at all. They look to be thin frets, tall thins perhaps. It just feels great. You've got binding on the fretboard, of course. It just looks nice, and it sounds surprisingly good. Well, not surprising. I kind of expected it to sound good, of course, but it's bigger and fuller than I thought it was going to sound. right, so let's do the up close and personal, and we'll go back to some of the tone checks on the new GT01-E from Firebird Music. Let's have a look. Okay, so here's the up close and personal on the new Firefly Acoustic Electric, the GT01-E. Again, this is their Thinline style. You can see this has got a gorgeous spruce top on it, just lovely done, solid spruce top. You got mahogany back and sides, and look at the abalone purfling all the way around the top, and of course around the sound hole. This is a 21 fret rosewood fretboard. It also has a rosewood bridge with a compensated saddle down there. And there's my one little flaw. See the little abalone tops on the bridge pins, and that bass E is missing one. No biggie. Just really, really nice. The sides and back are nice. Of course, you got the nice armrest cutaway here. The beveled edge, just beautiful. Rosewood fretboard. This meets at the 14th. Strings are actually not bad at all. I believe they'd be 12s, or perhaps they're even 11s, but I think they're 12s. You get a bone nut up here. Again, rosewood on the face of the headstock, and it's really, really done nicely. You can see that's done with an abalone type of, it's not a sticker, and you can see how they did the face of that on that mahogany neck and headstock there. Just really cool. It's got blacked out tuners. I'm going to turn this around so you can get a look at the back. And that lovely mahogany body, back and sides and the neck. You can see haven't taken the plastic off the tuning keys yet. Nicely done headstock, rounded very nicely. Beautiful satin finish, nice cutaway. I love how they did the open binding. It's like they left the wood unstained around both the back and the front of the guitars, and it just looks great. I'm going to give you measurements in weights, of course. There's the Fishman Presys 2 system that's in here. I'll go over that slightly with you. It's got a built-in tuner, volume, bass and treble, and a phase switch. There it is. Again, solid spruce top, mahogany back and sides, nice abalone purfling and rosette around the sound hole, X bracing on the inside, rosewood bridge, very decent strings. They were wrapped nicely in a nice plastic, sort of like a wax paper wrap. Good looking headstock with a rosewood face. The new Firefly GT01-E, their Thinline acoustic electric from the good folks at Firebird Music and Firefly Guitars. Sounds good. All right, so let's go ahead and plug it in. And I'll just double check the tuning real quick. It seems to be holding just fine. Again, it's very hot and sticky. 9-volt battery goes down here. Again, check your guitar when you get it. If for some reason it doesn't seem like it's working, mine didn't seem like it was working when I tried to tune it. And the reason for that was that the battery, they did send a battery, but the battery in here was reversed. So they might have sent it exactly like that on purpose, just in case one of the buttons got, because it will power this even not being plugged in because of the tuner. Okay. Okay, today we're going to run it through an amp, although I'm going to use my Impero to give it sort of an acoustic flavor to it, okay, where I can use some EQ and what have you. And up here we have volume, bass, and treble, and a phase switch. And I'm not quite sure what the phase does, but we'll have a listen to it anyway, okay? So let's see what we got. Wow. That sounds really, really good, folks. Very nice. cool. Don't let the sun catch you crying. The night's the time for all your tears, though the morning will bring joy to every girl and boy. So don't let the sun catch you crying. Don't let the sun catch you crying. Oh no. Oh, oh, oh. Ha ha! Some old Jerry and the Pacemakers there I was just thinking of. That's pretty cool. Very nice. All right, so up here we have a volume, so let's see what... That works nicely. So right now I got it in the middle. Here's your bass. Again, I'll leave that in the middle. Treble. Now here's the phase switch. Seems to take a little bit of the overall warmth and kind of drops it down almost like going into a single coil type of situation. Brings out more high end, I think. Yeah, it's almost like going from a, you know, a humbucker type volume in fullness to a single coil. It seems to sparkle up the highs, but cuts down on the overall volume. At least that's what it sounds like to me. Phase in or phase out. Phase in, phase out. So it gives it some different sounds, of course. I kind of like it out or in, whichever way you want to misconstrue that. Wow. A very good playing guitar and a good sounding guitar as well. Again, you could take this and sit in with an acoustic, duo or trio, whatever you want to do, without plugging it in and still sound perfectly fine. Again, without the amplification, it sounds fine. There, you have it. I will put up on the screen here that these are currently available on guitarsgarden.com. That's guitars with an S. www.guitarsgarden.com. So here's a couple of screenshots from today, actually, of the website. These are on a promotional sale. You can see that they are normally $239 or $240, selling for $199.91 or something like that. You can see both the different versions of the 6-string, and of course they have a 12-string as well, and then there's a resonator there for sale as well. So check them out on guitarsgarden.com, the good folks at Firebird Music. This really is a nice looking guitar. Thumbs up to George and all the staff at Firefly Guitars. This is very, very nice. Just really nice. Again, on sale at guitarsgarden.com if you're looking for a really cool acoustic electric and you want something smaller and thinner. Again, the weight on this is just over 5 pounds. It's 5 pounds, 3 or 4 ounces. It feels very, very good in hand, and it feels great on the cut. You've got a cutaway here for access. Very cool guitar. My thanks to George and all the staff. And folks, we're going to wrap it up for today. So until next time, it's Jimmy Stewart saying so long. Take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Please stay healthy. Be kind to each other. And we'll talk to you all again very, very soon. Thanks for stopping in for New Guitar Day, folks. Oh, if you're on the fence about subscribing and you haven't yet, yeah, come on. Come on over to the good side. Would love to have you guys on board. Talk to you all again very, very soon. Bye-bye for now. What are you doing in there, Mr. Odin? Is that your box now? Is that your box? You silly boy. New Guitar Day. It's your favorite, huh? Is it your favorite? Yes, it is.